Hello everyone, I am Sanket and I am here to give you the best course of cloud computing for you. So let's start. So in this, our objectives. So there will be the objectives like cloud, what is cloud computing, or its configuration, what are the applications and the environment. So in cloud computing, introduction to various cloud computing services and models. In this we will explore like what are the services are there in cloud computing, what are the models are there in the cloud computing, how to use that all the services and how to utilize the specific services that we'll going to learn in this course. Next about configuration. So to learn how to select appropriate configuration for compute node. So if there is an application of low level application and for that application you will going to select like yes there is a small level of configuration you will need to require for to to host that application or to configure that application. If there is a high level of application, then how to configure that high level of application so that all the traffic will be served to that application. So you will learn in this course. Application to configure appropriate storage services for the specific application. If there is an we can do the general configuration also, by means there is a default configuration in cloud services, but if you want to do the specific like if there is an best like high level of application, how to configure without by default to specific configuration only we can learn here. The next is the environment to understand networking and security settings in cloud environment. So after hosting your application means after you have deployed your application, the next step will be like what will be the networking, the security, all the things we will going to learn in this course. So in the general idea is about after hosting an application, how to set up the networking means in the private cloud, what we have to do the settings, all the things, and after that the security part means how to configure your all the settings to application we'll also going to learn in this course. So this is the general objectives of the cloud computing course. The next will be like course content. So in this course content we'll cover up the six content. The first is like introduction to cloud computing, then compute service in cloud computing, third will be like storage service in cloud computing, fourth will be like database service in cloud computing, fifth will be like networking and security services in cloud computing, and the last will be like high availability and scalability services in cloud computing. So I'll give you a general idea about what are the things are or all the course you are going to learn in this. So the first will be introduction to cloud computing. What is basic idea about the cloud computing? What is cloud computing and why we need cloud computing? All the things we'll going to learn in first unit like introduction to cloud computing. The second will be like compute service in cloud. Sorry, according to its name, we'll going to go in more depth about what is the compute services and what are the things are there in the compute services, its configuration, its environment, its security, all the things are come under the compute services. For this we'll take the cloud platform as AWS. So we'll going to learn more about things like how to host how to make an account and what are the things you can do in free, means all the things are there in free, so you can get the directly the real world exposure of cloud computing in this course. Next will be like storage services in cloud computing. Its name suggests like all the storage services like from SQL to no SQL. What are the databases we can use? All the things we'll learn cover up in the storage services in cloud computing. The next will be database services in cloud computing. All the database related services we can learn here. In the storage we'll learn like S3, the specific like we can upload any of the object or any of the file, like we use daily in our day-to-day life we use Google Drive. So like Google Drive we directly upload the our photos or anything. So for the application we need some of the application need PDFs or any other things, files. So for that we use this cloud services, storage services, and in the database we use like to store the data like SQL or no SQL thing. So in that database services we are using here. The next will be like networking security services. Network, in this networking, how to configure the virtual networking, and what are the things all the we can learn in the networking, we are going to learn in this course about that. And also with that, about the security, after we have making all the application, we have make an application to secure that, how, what are the services we are using, the firewalls, the rules, the routes, all all are these are covered in this networking and security services. The last one is like high availability and scalability services in cloud computing. Let's suppose if you are having an one application, and in that application sometimes the traffic is like 100 visitors a day, but the application is boost up, and there is a high coming traffic will be like 1 lakh or 1 crore traffic per day. So how to increase that automatically without manually adding a server or manually adding any other things, we can directly automating the things so that our application will be all time high, all time available. So in the last unit we'll going to learn about high availability and scalability services in cloud computing. So in next, what are the contents in the first, what are the specific content we are going to cover with this all the units. So first will be like cloud types. What are the there are the what are the types of the cloud, means like private, public, hybrid, and many of the clouds are there. So what are the types of cloud we're uh, going to learn in this. Then there will be like service models. What are the service models are there, like you can say as platform as a service, software as a service, infrastructure as a service, that's rs PaaS and SaaS in short. So these services we're going to cover in this course. Then the type of virtualization, what are the virtualization system are there, operating system, server, storage, network are there. So next will be like hypervisor. What are the type of hypervisor, why we need to use the hypervisor, we are going to learn this. Then improving, so all the things, what are the need of this informing performance, we are going to learn. Then web as a portal to cloud, all this content we are going to learn in this specific content. So moving forward, you can see a one small architecture like cloud computing architecture. In this, our whole application will be here. We don't need to worry about our storage data, our application, our server, all the things will be covered in the cloud itself, and from there, using the internet, we can directly connect to it, and we can do the our all the operations. So moving forward to it, our next in the next video I'll going to demonstrate you like how to create an AWS account for free, means without giving any of the money, you can use all the services for the free. It's for the educational purposes, so that's why it's free. So going to share next in the next video that how to create and what are the things are there. So if you have any of the doubt, you can comment below, and if there is any issue, if you are facing, comment it, I will try to solve it for you. As for now, it's thank you.